Okay, I'm going to do a quick little video here on Marquee. This is advanced for some of the guys who are already making maps and just wondering how to make some things work, which you'll see in my video with the flying helicopter, basically how I've done it. Okay, here's my little airport I'm working on. This is just going to be a brief thing. Okay, first thing I want to do is this airplane here, this fighter is a interactive actor. If you push F4, you'll see it's interact actor. It's actually number 9. This is it. It's actually the static mesh that's been loaded as that. And that's what you have to have for Marquee. Okay, you go up here to the K, and that's Kismet. I've showed you a little bit of Kismet in loading your AK sound banks. So you click on that. Here's the Kismet for this. There's really nothing in it except 2 initial sound banks. I'm not worried about using sound in this right now. So, okay, well, first thing I'm going to do is you see this load level. I'm going to put one of those in. I'm going to put new action. Excuse me, where would it be? It would be under games. So that would be under new event, game. Boy, wrong again. Here it is, level loaded. Okay, now I have my level loaded. As you work in Kismet, you hold down the control key after you've highlighted something and you can move it around. Okay, so I have level loaded. And now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to new marquee. Okay, marquee always comes up with a data bubble with it. And of course you're going to take you want it to load immediately, so you put play play. Okay, now double click on your marquee and up comes this. All right, now this is your sequence. Kind of hold down your right key here and then you can make it smaller, larger. So here's what I'm going to do. First thing you do is you come over here and you kind of click and you put add new empty group, and I'm going to put fighter. Okay, that's what it's going to be called. Click on that. Go to add new movement track. Okay, there's my new movement track. I go over here and like I said, I kind of make this a little smaller so I could see it. Okay, I want my time to be, I kind of click on this, left click on this. I'm going to want my time to be, let's say 5 seconds. Okay. Now, so you see this red mark that shows it's 5 seconds. I just moved that over there. So now what I want to do, I want to go up here and close Kismet. I want to locate things so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, now, first thing I'm going to do is there's this little black thing here. I'm going to run it all the way to the end here. Okay, this is not going to be the most graceful thing in the world. I have this highlighted, and now I'm going to fly it away. Okay, now I stop it, and I go up here, and you see this little black keyframe. Add keyframe. Okay, now you see this yellow line here. Okay, I hit stop. Okay, now I can just take this little keyframe and you can see the plane fly. Okay, now when I play it, there it goes. There went our fighter. Okay, so now I can close this and let's just play this in game, see what we can see. It's always good to uh, rebuild your geometry. That's this little box that says build geometry for visible level. Some things won't show up if you don't do that. Basically more when you're over here in these windows. Just a little trick also. You see I have the fighter highlighted. Over here is a little thing that says go to actor on the left hand side. I click on that. Every window now is on the same actor. Okay, so let's just go here. I'm not sure what view I'm going to have here. I'm going to save this, go to save current level. Us in user maps aren't building a terrain level, a sound level, a static mesh level, and then putting them all together like they do for the official maps. So you're only saving one level, so you don't have to save all. Just go to this, saves the current level. Let's play this thing, see what we get. Wow, that was cool. Went by so fast I don't even know where it went. Let's try that again. Let's do it from a play here though. That didn't work. Okay. Let's go somewhere where we can possibly see where this thing's going. Got to be close enough to the ground you don't kill yourself. And I'm gonna just kind of look over that way. And you hit this blue one. This plays from the spawn point, 0 spawn. This one here plays from wherever you're at. And there it went. That was a jet, alright, that's for sure. Let's try this one more time, see if we can get a little better look at what it's doing. Oh, I must have been out of bounds. Well, actually, that shouldn't have killed me for being out of bounds, but let's move up just a little. Okay, let's try this. There we go. Wow, that thing took off like crazy. Well, we just give you a little idea here. So let's go back to Kismet. Okay, now as you see, it automatically put the that interactor in there. And what I will do myself personally, I always go there, and I will type in here. Typed in their fighter jet, it appears there. I can change this name here to as the target, which probably doesn't hurt, but that's totally up to you. Another thing I like to do is it says here new comment wrap. Click on that, and that wasn't really where I wanted it. I can move it the same way with the cursor or the control key, just like I do any of these. Oh, open that sequence. Just put this over here. And then everything is depending on what you're going to do. And I just first edited that. That was it. When do I want it to do that? Well, there's multiple issues there. Depends on what you want. You can put a comment up here in this comment box too. I'm spelling things wrong. It's always good to change things just a little so there's no confusion. So I just put that one with a little underscore. Okay, so, and that's it. I just like to keep stuff together and label it. Another thing you're going to want to do, depends on when you want this, go to new action. Let me make sure I get in the right place here. I'm going to want, actually going to want game, so it's probably under new event. Game stage events. And what you have with game stage events is, as you can see it, I don't know, I should make this a little bigger. Probably see it better now. Game stage event, same thing. You name that what you want. When do you want this to start? I have noticed if you do beginning of the match, it takes off long before match start. It takes off when you're in your 40 seconds. You will want to do round start. I'm not sure what round start and round deploy, the actual difference. This could be possibly before the 5-second countdown, and this could be after. A lot of times I'll do that. You gotta play with it a little bit and learn things. Same thing with this marquee here. You can go in here and they say you want to make it so you can see it. You can delete this this key out, and you can do that all over again. You can edit it. You don't have to refool with everything. Um, I've started learning about, you can put under this movement. You go down here and you can add sound, new soundtrack. Right here, you have AK events, which is another form of sound. Things you want to mess with. That's really what it's all about. You can do this here. I put the sound in as it takes off. I could hook up onto this when you come off of here. I can hook up a toggle, and I could put the toggle in between here and or somewhere in the sequence here, and have emitters turn on that show smoke and fire and the sound coming off, and then I can toggle it off after a certain period of time. I done it with dust coming off the helicopters that flies across in my one map. It's just all things. It's up to you what you want to do. I'm just trying to give you a little insight where to start looking. You can also once you've made that marquee, you just click there. That's the only one in there at the moment, so it opens up. Otherwise, it would give me choice of multiples. You know, I literally have the helicopter rotors rotating, and each one of those is a marquee sequence. Um, so it's just a little brief touch and base. Okay, just trying to fill people in on what I've learned. I have noticed I stumbled through a lot in the beginning because there was nothing there. There was a few minor things, but there was a few videos explaining. But some guys leave things out. They don't tell you, hey, kick that keyframes is simple to do. They just say, oh, you add a keyframe. Well, how do you add a keyframe? That's kind of for me. So that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching the video. I hope it helps.